but war plots is by far my favorite. I PvP a lot. I love Dark Age PvP, and what we did with war plots is just, it's amazing. The ability for you and an enormous warband to fight against other, it had that same vibe where you're tearing stuff down, you're building stuff up, you're setting up your gameplay before you ever get into it. There's a lot of layers to that. But I don't know how much of that I can go into, but it's pretty awesome. But I'm going to tie in, I'm going to steal time like Charlie did. Well, it is my way. So no, the combat, right? It's something I think we didn't touch on, but it ties into the PvP. Nice. So it's the combat. I mean, the combat you see fighting monsters, that's great. We have telegraphs on all the monsters in the game, but when that gets into the PvP arena and everybody, all your enemies are skill shotting you and you're doing all this stuff and your healer's running around like a, I've been warned not to be vulgar, so running around like a crazy person, throwing heals down and trying to skill shot heal your friends. It's just, it's insane. And couple that with the war plots and the things you're building, and it's pretty amazing.
All right, so I want to do a quick survey of the panel, real fast. Dominion or Exile?
Dominion.
Exile.
Dominion.
Exile.
Exile.
Dominion. Yeah, nice. Awesome. I like it. So what we're going to do right now is we're actually going to play, Mike's going to queue up our Dominion and Exile videos. We're going to play them back to back.
Dominion first, though, right?
Yeah. That's the way it works. Just saying.
Hello there. It appears that it has fallen to me to tell you about the Dominion. And as your luck would have it, I am by far the most qualified individual to do so. Shall we begin? About 1,600 years ago, the humans of planet Cassus were chosen by the Elden to establish a star-spanning empire. And since that time, through intimidation, political intrigue, and a score of impressive military conquests, the Dominion now exists as a shining example of strength and leadership for the rest of the pathetic vermin that infest the galaxy. Enough history. To the heroes of the Empire! The Dragon! Savage warriors, fearless on the field of battle. Not exactly the most refined chaps, but I wouldn't say that to their face. Mechari, advanced robots engineered by the Elden themselves. Deadly assassins and super agents. A sense of humor, a bit lacking, I'm afraid. And not going to talk about this one. Lastly, there are the Cassians, my people, without whose continued courageousness, ambition, and stalwart leadership, the Dominion would undoubtedly crumble. I suppose I would be remiss if I did not mention the ongoing conflict with the so-called exiles on planet Nexus. And not to say that this ragtag alliance of refugees, rebels, and mercenaries poses any real threat. They just need a healthy dose of Dominion galactic diplomacy. Have I made myself clear? Good. I certainly hope so. Can someone get me a drink? Something expensive.
Normally, they don't let me do this kind of thing on account of my mouth running where it ain't supposed to, and I'm just so excited. I think I might wet my britches. Uh-oh. Okay, y'all know about the Dominion, right? Well, then the bastards like to cause trouble. If they ain't starting a war on your planet, then they're probably blockading it with their starships or ravaging it with their freaking machines. Anyway, since a bunch of us got run off our home worlds, we figured it'd be a good idea to join forces, and that's how the exiles came to be. The end. Huh? You want me to keep going? Okay. You asked for it. Let me tell you about us. Humans, that is. We are stubborn folk. Ain't the kind to back down from a fight. And no, we ain't inbred. I'm still the same way. Then there's the Orin. You might call them scrappy. Protectors of nature and the like. They also got these big furry ears and tails. Some people are into that. Yeah, I know. Weird. These folks here, well, it might be best if we just don't talk about them. Finally, we got the Grannock. They're big, tough, giant rock people. I mean, they are badass. Of course, most of them got more boulders and brains. Yep, that means just what it sounds like. I'm sure you know about the planet Nexus. Well, one of us exiles found it. And now we're all heading there to make it our new home. Trouble is, the Dominion showed up and they're trying to take it from us. You know what I say? Those stiff-necked, knee-bending bastards want to fight? Then bring it on! Oops, you okay? I think that went pretty well. Right? Right?
Actually, because I can't see any of you, it could just be you in the audience, I don't know. I'd like to get a little poll, kind of an informal deal here. How many of you are exile? Make some noise. How many of you are Dominion? Yeah! Excellent. The exiles are in trouble. Real quick, I wanted to talk about those two videos. This came out of, a lot of people say, oh, your marketing plan is great, and it is. But the real thing that's great is these videos that you see here are actually not, the genesis of those videos didn't come from a marketing plan as much as they came from a passion from our team to put together really funny videos that really showcase the character of our game and the personality of our races, and just the sense of humor that we at Carbon really enjoy being a part of. I want to talk to Matt just a little bit about the process, how it started, and then switch to Jeremy because we're going to reveal something that we haven't shared with anyone yet.
All right, so I could probably talk for about like a week on the process and how that started, but I'll try to keep it short. Like Troy said, I'm not sure if all of you guys saw a few years back, we had a Blur trailer that kind of was our announcement trailer, and we had planned on keep doing the Blur trailers, and we really liked them. We thought they turned out great. But then like a few guys in our office was like, hey, I think we could do something really interesting and unique that most people haven't seen, especially in the MMO market. So basically, these guys stayed overnight, like the audio guys pitched in, everybody pitched in, and they just showed us this little video. And it was pretty amazing because it was made up of actually like B-roll audio that we had taken from that initial trailer, and they just spliced it together and they reanimated it and made this little short. It was hilarious. It was a Grannock, and he was like lighting a bomb on this little creature and everything. And
I wish we had it. We didn't bring it. It's great.
So, just with good luck and good timing, we were looking to start a marketing campaign of videos, and we showed it to Jeremy, we showed it to NCSoft, and they're like, just do it. And so me, Chad, and Seth, our lead cinematics animator, we sat down and we put together a whole plan for a bunch of these things. And right now we have 3 of them out, and hopefully the next one's coming very, very soon, I think. So this is what we call our personality videos, and like we said, it's all done in-house. Aside from the 2D animated sequences, everything is done in our engine, which makes it really nice. We know that people like to see what is actually in the game, and most of that stuff is what is in the game. And it's a really fun process sitting down with Chad and just kind of like me and him writing out the scripts and figuring out who these characters are. And we're about to, now that we have the personality videos down, we're about to start a new campaign of videos called DevSpeak.
Yeah, so I want to actually have JG share a little bit about DevSpeak, what it is, what we're doing, and then we're going to show you a DevSpeak video that folks have not seen yet.
Yeah, the first ever DevSpeak video, never publicly shown before. Here's what DevSpeak is. We have a fundamental premise. That premise is that MMO gamers are not idiots. And with that, what we're really trying to do is take things on a very sort of non-BS level and start digging deeply into the systems of the game and speak, in normal MMO terms about them. We love existing MMO players. There's a crap ton of them. We're amongst them. And we are, aware that other ones exist. We're not scared to talk about them on a sort of normal basis. And so what we're doing with DevSpeak is separate, personality trailers. They're fun. They're kind of marketing. They're like cool enough to get people excited about the game. This is talking to people who are already interested, and it's talking to knowledgeable gamers about what it's like, what our systems are at a level that's understandable, but also has our own sort of humor, our own sense of personality to it. And so with that, here is our first ever DevSpeak video going live today.
WildStar, this is DevSpeak. Disclaimer time. This series is about getting into the nitty-gritty of WildStar. That said, we're going to start with something you might not expect. It's one of our core features, housing. Let's start at the beginning. How do you get a house? Well, just find yourself a ProStar housing specialist. You'll see them pretty early on. Bring some cash and you are G2G. They'll send you straight to your sky plot to start building. You'll want to clear off any, shall we say, undesirables. Oh, what up? You can stay. First you can build a little campsite. Then you'll get a starter home. Eventually you can buy some pretty crazy domiciles. Once it's built, you can customize and decorate the hell out of it. And really, you can do anything. I mean, inside, outside, walls, roofs, doors, windows, wallpaper, furniture, it's all fair game. Put a floating chair in an upside-down table. See if I can. But housing in WildStar isn't this isolated secondary feature. It's actually woven into your entire gameplay experience. You'll find items for your house all over the game, from random drops to quest rewards to crafting. It will become your home base, and a place that provides you with a myriad of conveniences. An easy example? Logging off in your house grants you more rest XP than anywhere else. More cool items in your house, more rest XP. Remember how I said you can decorate the outside of your house? Well, you can actually construct buildings and facilities. We call them plugs. They fit into spots in your land called sockets. This is where the real action happens. Like to cook? Build a garden to harvest ingredients. Need some more? Build a mine. Can't bring the deeps? Practice on a target dome. Tired of facing that mob of players around the public workbench? Build your own and craft in peace. Your plugs will give you daily quests, resources, and more. But they do take some time to build up. Don't worry, because you can teleport to your house anytime from anywhere. Housing is also a little bit of a social scene. Set your plot to allow your friends and neighbors to visit, or open it up to the public. It's not just about showing off. You'll be looking at some serious perks. Can't log on for a week? Get a buddy to maintain your garden, and they'll get a portion of the reward. Bandits raiding your neighbor's property? Lend a helping hand, gun, or sword, and earn yourself some bounty. Hardcore raider? How about a personal raid portal? With a buff. This is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. We are making a big effort to make player housing a major part of the game, and I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it as much as I do. Well, maybe not as much as I do. This is only the tip of the iceberg for housing, but that's all I can show you for now. If you want more info, you can hit us up here or here. Remember, the devs are listening.
What do you think? We're super stoked to show that to you. But I want to actually give some credit where credit is due. Is Frost in here somewhere? Right. See, that's the voice of our DevSpeak videos. Give him a round of applause. He's a true talent.
The sultry tones of Mr. Frost.
If you give him $5, he'll do your ringtone for you.
Frost is not only one of our great voices, but he's a producer at the game, so we get to hear him shouting at people in that voice all day.
Unfortunately, it's normally in the voice of Christopher Walken. So.